Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to the Game Peons. This is a tutorial video of how you use the basics of the command blocks and what they offer to you from, as standard as they can be and how they should really be used in the correct manner, at least to a very basic format I suppose. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos explain it in a bunch of very awkward fashions, let's say. They don't represent them very well, and maybe don't. That's just the way I look at it. But I'm just going to be showing you all of the different things you can do with the command blocks by default. And then it's going to be like a running series. I'm just going to show you a bunch of things like you guys can do with the command blocks through different videos. So I guess, if you want to learn something specific, you can just go on to one of my specifically related videos on the command blocks. Mainly, this video, though, is going to be the basics, right down to the very bottom of the basics. Nothing way too complex, just very quick look here. So you got your set spawn point. Now this is, well, set spawn point. It's very simple. Just do spawn point space, and then, one of the targets, whatever one you want. Generally, you want to do nearest player, because it's this one here. It's very basic. So you click on the button. So you generally want the closest player to be affected by it, not some random guy. Unless you want to be Troll, and then you put the coordinates being X, Y, and Z. X first, Y middle, and then Z last, and that should set my spawn points. If I was to die, then I will spawn right here, where the coordinates have suggested me to spawn. Here we have the TP block. Once again, very simple. It's exactly the same, unless, of course, you want to TP teleport somewhere else with different coordinates. But once again, it's just a TP in front. I want to click that, teleport right on top of this pole right here. Very, very simple. It's no biggie at all. It's fairly simple to write down. I mean, I could do it right now, kinda. I would need the coordinates with me, but you just want to do this. You generally always want to do at P, but you can make a troll version where you do at R or at A if you want like a mass respawn or something like that. You can use it in so many different ways. It's what I want to also do is explain how you can really use these in adventure maps. And as you can see there, I teleport there. No matter where I am, you can teleport. You'll teleport to the exact same place. Now, you can make a different kind of teleport block where you can teleport to a specific place. Only if you are within a specific region. That's going to be on a teleport block. Oh no, advanced teleport block video that I will be making probably soon enough. So now you've got all of these off. Now, you've probably noticed that you've been seeing the teleport me to these coordinates. That's because the output is on. Now, what this means is everything that the command blocks do or say or go on here, apart from the say commands, if you want to set spawn, it'll say stuff like that. Now, if I was to take this off, and as you can see, you didn't see anything, and now it's not working. Now, usually, if you accept something, for instance, if I click here, it will say game rule has been updated. Now, because the output has been closed, it doesn't say that because it's coming from the command block. It won't say anything at all apart from if you was to go to a say command, it would say hello, no matter what the output is, true or false. Only what the command blocks are telling you. Now, you got a give command here. Pretty much, it's everything you could do using creative mode commands, only if you were in single player. You can't edit it. I mean, create something mode, survival mode, there we go, only in survival mode. Now you have the give command here, once again very good for adventure maps if you want to maybe start off a skill set, something like this. Not in this format though, once again I'll be showing some give command videos here. Maybe I'll just link it every time you see the different commands to different videos I have. Anyway, once again, very simple, give space at, wherever target you want, and then the item type. Now you can do the quantity of the item. If I was to click this right now, I'll be receiving a gold sword. Or if I wanted to receive 5 gold swords for whatever reason, I will receive 5 gold swords. Don't know why I would want 5 gold swords, but I guess it's better than 1. Now you have the say and me commands. I say this because you can do /me. The only difference is that it shows an asterisk in front. Oh, I was meant to click the button then. The only difference, I believe, is that it shows an asterisk if you do me in front of everything else. There you go. Oh, it's an X, but still close enough. Let's just set that back to hello. And then you've got the you say command. This one's quite good, actually. I like this. It will say hello to the player that's closest. I really like this command, actually. It will actually say the player that's closest. It won't just say at P. That's neat, actually. You can do so much stuff with adventure maps, like talking to people specifically so they don't feel like they're kind of left out of the adventure map, if you know what I mean. If anyone else gets that feeling when you're playing adventure maps, sometimes you don't feel like you're the hero in that respect. You feel like you're just some random dude and you're not really part of the world in general. But if you get a bunch of people that know what you're called, like hello, so and so, then it just makes it more immersive in that respect. Now you got fire spread. Once again, it's a game changer. I actually want to set this to true so you can actually see the game change when I click this button, just to know it works. Once again, it is game ruled, game rule. Now all of these commands here have to be game rule, and actually I've forgotten to show you the output command. It's very simple. You can go onto the command block ID page on the Minecraft wiki, and it will show you all of these game rule command blocks, how they can be changed true or false. They can't change a specific game rule though, I don't believe. They can change exactly what happens on the server, but I have no idea if it can change a specific person's outlook on something. I have to wonder if that is a thing though. Perhaps if you wanted the outputs to show someone else and not the other. I don't know why you would want that, but that's just like, that's a poor example, and I guess it wouldn't work to that respect, like, you know. Maybe if it had to be player specific, then it would work. But anyway. So you got your fire spread right here. Once again, very simple. This stops fire spread, as it would say. I don't really want to show it, but I'm going to anyway. Let's get some fire, if this would work. I should really try and find some wood. There you go. I have not prepared myself. I am a terrible person. This shouldn't spread, but if it does, I tested it, so there you go. It's not spreading at all. And if I was to go back to it and enable it using true, there you go. And now it should spread. It should spread. It should spread. You really ain't gonna spread, are you? Anyway. Maybe I'm not looking at this correctly. Or maybe it's because it was set in a false region when it was selected. So maybe if I put it there now and it will spread now. Then again, what am I playing on? I'm playing on hard. Oh, there you go. Now it's spreading. Oh, it just takes a while. Kind of want to stop it now. I don't want like the whole place to light up. Let's take that back to false. There you go. And it should all stop. Completely stop. This definitely prevents griefing on servers or something like that. If you don't want people to blow up your server, maybe. I'm not too sure. But, I mean, you know, stop fires, really easy. Just easy as well, and it prevents so much griefing to the extent where it's just so useful, and you should really have it accepted all the time. Especially on servers, but I'm looking at this from an adventure map standpoint, if you will. Mob loot. I don't know why you really want to get rid of this, but, I suppose it's a thing if I were to spawn a zombie, if you will. Good thing I got these diamond swords. Then it will light on fire, which I suppose it usually does, but it won't drop anything now. If I was to change it back to true, do that. Place an egg. And, well, it drops XP. I believe the other one didn't drop XP. It should drop flesh, but I think it's, what the hell was that? There you go, drops flesh. That was a weird one. Looks like a villager. Anyway. Mob loot right there. Now, world mobs. This prevents the spawning of mobs in the world in general. But they can spawn from eggs and stuff like that. I can't really show you this because I'd have to wait for ages until mobs spawned. But this is set to false, as you can see here. I believe if I was to change it to night, no mobs spawning at all. But I believe if I was to change it to true, you will see a few mobs spawn later on, or now. There you go, mobs are spawning now. At least I think that zombie wasn't there previously. I think I saw him spawning the second he went in. But anyway, we don't want zombies running around all over the place, and I believe I just made it rain. Oh, that's a pretty sight. Look at that. Ah, that was pretty badass. I like that. Anyway, this is a sun glare. It's from this texture pack I've been editing. I have to thank... I can't remember who it was, but I'll thank him at some point. But seriously though, just an amazing texture pack that I've been kind of learning off of how to do some neat tricks. Anyway, I'll show you guys maybe in a tutorial. Block dropping. This is actually a really good one in my opinion. This just prevents total blocks from dropping at all. This is once again an anti-griefing torch wheel. No dirt. Now, I think this is good because it doesn't really stop the player Like, it gives them the freedom they want, but they're not going to get any blocks that they're not allowed to. Maybe this can be area driven. Maybe if they go into a special area, they can destroy blocks, but they're not going to get anything from them. This can be definitely in a rich area where there's a bunch of diamond blocks, maybe. And if they're like, oh, I'm going to destroy a diamond block, get a diamond. Nope, you're not going to get it. You know, very situational, yes, but it's a neat little tool, once again. And then you've got the keep inventory. Oh, God, this is amazing. I would usually have this set up all the time, but this is definitely a game changer and a game ruler, you could say. Now, you could have a bunch of blocks, and actually, I've completely forgot to do the game, whatever the hell it was called again, to change the difficulty. But if you was to have, let's say, difficulty section of 3 buttons, each saying easy, medium, or hard. If you wanted easy or medium to keep inventory, but you wanted hard to not keep your inventory, then you can have that sort of thing. But once again, it just, it stops the irritation of dying, I suppose. Because the one thing about Minecraft is that it's very roguelike in that respect, because when you die, you pretty much lose everything. But, I mean, if you want to take that aspect out, you can. I kind of do, and I kind of don't, because it's definitely based on easy, medium, and hard. I tend to play on hard a lot, so I'm kind of looking for the best difficulty here. Because Minecraft's not a very difficult game, so, I guess it makes it that little easier, but also not as annoying. So, I gotta thank them for that. And then you got mob griefing, or mob grief, as I like to call it. So if you want to go and... Why? I was like asking you guys to go get me creeper egg. Now, if I was to get a... Let's not put them there. That's an experiment. Go here. I'm going to die here, but it's okay. I set my spawn point. Strange. Now, I was mucking around with this earlier, and it was working. I have no idea why it's not, though. It's kind of meant to prevent, griefing from mobs or stop Endermen from picking up blocks, stuff like that. But I'll check that out later and get back to you guys on that. And it has been set to false. Maybe it wasn't set to false previously, you never know. Let's just try one more time. Come on. There you go. Yeah, I forgot to click the button. My bad. And I want to show you guys how to do that. Get away from me, you son. I saw you. I saw you. No, 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 no. Ah. See what that was? That was a perfect example of just how anti-grief that is. No, grief that is. No matter if he was near these, nothing would have happened. It would have been fine because it prevents that from happening. And now I think I should show you the other two, which I completely forgot about. Now, if I just get some stone here, make it easier for myself. The game mode and difficulty changes. Very simple. Difficulty 2. I think that's it. Changes the game mode to difficulty 2. Now, I believe you can actually make it so it would change everyone's game mode to difficulty 2 or something like that if you were to do the target right after the difficulty setting has been placed. Not too sure if you could do afterwards. And then, of course, the game mode. I think you can just do numbers with this. There we go. Or maybe not. I think you actually have to set a player for this one. There you go. You do have to actually set a player for that one. There you go. Very simple. Very... Oh, finger's still on fire. Ooh, anyone else hear that? That was spooky. Anyway, yeah, very basic look at the command blocks. The best thing that Minecraft has had in a long time, in my honest opinion. It's a very neat piece of kit. Good for servers, good for adventure maps, good for playing all around, to be honest. Well, you probably don't want to use it in a survival map. Or maybe you do. I'm not too sure if they're craftable. I know that they can't be found in the thingamajig here. You're going to need too many items in order to achieve their use of these. That's why I have it. There you go. So if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. If you think I've missed anything, then don't be afraid to pop it out. If you think you would like, oh no, perhaps you're too lazy to find something out, then, don't be afraid. Ask around. I'm pretty much here to find out as much as I can about these command blocks and how to make some neat little contraptions with them. So, there you go. Hope you enjoy this video and the rest that are to come. Hope you've learned something as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Let's just teleport. Bye-bye. Yes, I forgot I changed.